So our capital campaign continues. We launched it a couple of weeks ago, and the Commitment Sunday is not till May 22nd. In the meantime, and we did this on purpose, there's a season for you to explore and learn all about it. And there's two primary ways you can do that. One of them is to attend what we call gatherings. These are small groups scheduled all throughout the weeks. I think there's 16 of them scheduled, and you can sign up for one of them, and it's a chance to learn details and ask questions and give us feedback. Secondly, we have tours that will take you around the grounds and demonstrate, let you see why we're doing this, what needs to be done, and hopefully inspire you to want to help your church accomplish this phase of our really upgrading all of our grounds and facilities and re-beautifying everything at Saint Barnabas. So I commend that to you, and then we have a member of our Capital Campaign Committee who has a word for us this morning. By the way, you can sign up on the patio. As you leave church this morning, you can sign up on the patio for these gatherings, or you can sign up on our website.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you, everyone. Choir, can you hear me? We had some feedback. The choir couldn't hear me earlier. It's good? Okay, great. I'm Charles Colmark, and I'm a member of your vestry here at the church. And the vestry asked me to come talk about the capital campaign this morning. They gave me the very specific instructions to speak from the heart. So I looked in my heart, and the word that has troubled me the most, I've spoken with Father Jim about it, and Reverend Jennifer, and Reverend Robert about this several times. Communion is a word that I've struggled with throughout my life. And it's one of those words that's so important in this community, because when a church is practicing communion and they're doing it in pretty meaningful ways that are laid out in the Bible, we see growth. And when it's not happening, then we don't see growth in the church community. And so I was thinking about that in my own life. Communion, we're going to experience it up here, but it's also sharing a gift or intimate fellowship, right? We do that all around the campus. And I thought about how when I was young and started going to church as a child, my parents would take me to church, and some of the most memorable experiences were sitting there with the other kids, sitting there with my family, eating food, doing the different kids and families ministries things, but it was always centered around food. And then I think about when my wife and I were going to college, there was an opportunity on Sundays. There was a ministry outreach at the university we went to, and they had Sunday soup and Wednesday pizza, and we would go there with hundreds of other people, most of whom were not Christian, and experience fellowship and community and communion together. And as we got older and we had kids of our own, there were moments of communion that saved us. I mean, there were moments where you could take those kids and they could have some great fellowship together. Parents could have fellowship together. We have that here at Saint Barnabas every Wednesday. We have that several Sundays. We do that a lot throughout the year. We have those moments. And then I think about as I got older and wanted to be a part of that in a volunteer way, and I meet so many people here at Saint Barnabas who volunteer and serve others through food, making food, serving food. Much of our ministry, 6 days a week, 7 if you count Sunday, but really much of our ministry, the communion is happening right over here in Hutton Hall or other parts of the campus that come from Hutton Hall. Now, I talk about this, not because this is the only thing we're doing in the capital campaign, but because this is a big part of my heart, and I think it's a big part of the community here at Saint Barnabas. And if we go back 2,000 years, there was a capital campaign. Okay, I'm stretching that out a little bit. It's not actually a capital campaign. But there was a capital campaign on the side of a dusty hill where a gentleman said to folks, let's gather some food up. We've got some foundations to build here in the church. And they collected 5 loaves and 2 fishes. And from that, you and I are here today. We can tie a direct line back to that donation that we are here today. And all Jesus asked was that we give what we can, and he will make it multiply. And so I think the capital campaign we're doing now, we're asking folks to think about it by May 22nd. Think about what those communion moments have meant to you. Think about how they've helped you in your life journey. Think about how they've helped your family, meeting with people, eating food. It's been identified we've got to upgrade that kitchen. We've got to make some repairs over there. And that's a big reason we're raising money. If you would like to see that carried forward, if you would like to see more people, millions more people who are served because of this gift, we ask you to think about that. And May 22nd is the day. Great. Thank you so much.